Salon, all praises to the Most High. What's the verdict? I'm gonna keep this nice and short. I know my slogan, guilty by association. Someone asked me a question, right? They asked me, what would I consider, me being from Jersey, what would I consider the toughest part of New Jersey, right? The most toughest city in New Jersey. Well, it all depends, man. The two main cities that you're gonna hear the most about in New Jersey, outside of AC, as far as AC, because AC got the gambling, the whole, baby Las Vegas thing going on out there. Even though AC became before Las Vegas, but the beach and they got the casinos out there, so they got a whole situation going on out there in AC. And then Jersey City, Patterson, like down there, right next door to New York. But two of the most notorious cities you're gonna hear in New Jersey the most. There's a coin toss between, unfortunately, because I don't want to glorify this. I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea. But I'm from Trenton, and the way we maneuver, or honestly, Trenton maneuver like it's literally a quiet city, meaning like you'll come to the city and you might drive through or come through sometimes. Some certain days you might come through, and it be dead. You know what I mean? Dead and quiet as a mouse. You know what I'm saying? Certain areas, especially certain areas, are supposed to be real hot areas. Then you had them days where when something pop off and people come out the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? So Trenton's like one of them cities where it's like up and down. But two cities I know for a fact, you have to stay on point. You have to stay on 50. You have to stay on guard. You better know somebody that's somebody. Don't just know somebody. You gotta know somebody that's somebody. In these two cities, North New Jersey and Camden, New Jersey. In the rest of the cities, I gotta keep it all the way 100. The rest of the cities, they get in where they fit in at. But the two main cities I know for a fact that get busy to the third power is North New Jersey and Camden. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with a few people from both parts of New Jersey. I'm cool with people in North New Jersey, and I'm cool with people in Camden, New Jersey. When we get locked up and get arrested, majority of the time we kind of like collide with Camden more, because Camden is to North we are South Jersey, even though and then to Camden we are North Jersey. That's how that works. But North, they got their own politics. They used to be the one that used to take over the jails and prisons, because in the 80s and 90s they are the biggest city in New Jersey, and they was the ones that you for sure was gonna run into a North nigga in prison, all the way up to the 2000s. You know what I mean? You for sure was gonna run. You rarely was gonna run into certain parts of people. Where's that? You might run even with Trent. Everybody didn't know where Trent was at. You know what I'm saying? So coming in 80s and 90s, they heard about Trent every now and then. Plus, they're gonna hear about Trent because it's a capital. But people didn't run into real live Trent niggas until late 90s and early 2000s and 2000 and up, when they start running to the real solid ones that was putting it in all across the board. Two cities for sure that was always out there getting busy: Camden, New Jersey, and North New Jersey. North New Jersey, you talk about North Jersey, North New Jersey gonna come up. You talk about South Jersey, Camden, New Jersey gonna come up. Those two part of the cities I know for a fact you're gonna talk about. Blogs, street, however you want to talk about, they're gonna talk about those two cities. You know what I mean? They one of the most ruggedest, grimiest, slimiest cities in the urban cities in New Jersey. Point blank in the story. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Don't let nobody try to persuade you. Don't let nobody hate on you. Because if they a real Jersey member and they really solid and they really active out here, they gonna keep it all the way 100. Because don't get it twisted. Every part of New Jersey, the most quietest town, city, gives it up by themselves individually. But as a whole, Norton Cannon got it. I just put it out there. And the rest of the cities, Trenton included, we just get in where we fit in at. Nobody, and one thing, don't get it twisted. But Trenton don't have no politics, meaning we have nobody over us. North don't tell us what to do, and Candy don't tell us what to do. We in our own vehicle. We maneuver our own vehicle. And a lot of other cities is now independent too, where they maneuver in their own vehicles. You have certain cities and towns that used to jump into certain cars because certain, like I said, certain other cities and hoods was there occupying and dominating the prisons, the jails and the prisons already. You know what I'm saying? With jails, it's kind of different because jails is based off county. So if you commit a crime in a certain county, of course, that city or that hood, they're going to dominate that jail. But prison, as a whole, prisons get split up. So you could be some over here, North niggas over here, down here, Cannon niggas over here, Cannon here, Trenton niggas over. So everybody split in different prison systems. So it kind of make it even. But North at one point in time, they had the prisons on smash because it was the biggest city and they was the one, but a lot of them was getting locked up for drug dealings and murder. A lot of them was getting locked up for murders and stealing cars, grand theft auto. They was real big on stealing cars. The Jersey Drive, the whole concept come from in the 80s and the early 90s, you know what I mean? And a lot of that shifted when the gang banging shit came. When the gang activity came into play into Jersey, a lot of hoods, a lot of different parts of New Jersey, Jersey City, Irvington, Elizabeth, New Brunswick, Asbury Park, Bristol, Vineland, Millville, Trenton, Camden, Newark, Plainsfield, I don't want to, of course that's Jersey City, Patterson, there's many other different parts of Jersey that get busy too. Cause Jersey we probably got the most hoods out of we probably got the most hoods literally in the United States of America. Cause there's a hood down there in every part of a hood down there, a real rugged hood down there in every part of the town or city. You know what I mean? And that's fact. But yeah, it's like a North versus Camden type of thing when it comes to crime activities. Unfortunately, don't think I'm glorifying this shit. I'm not glorifying. I'm just answering your question the best ability that I can. It's just North versus Camden with a vehicle when it comes to crime activities. When it comes to putting that twerking, those two cities is when people think of New Jersey, like far as when they gotta be on point, and when they come to Jersey, like when Philly come to Jersey, they know they gotta be on point when they come to Camden. When New Yorkers come to Jersey and they go to North, they know for a fact they gotta be on point when they go to places like North. Those two cities just in no way in hell they sweep. You're not just gonna be just cruising through there, sliding through there. I don't give a fuck how deep you wanna be. Somebody's gonna test your gangster. That's just how it go.